Your environment is programming you. Most people think change is a willpower problem. They believe that if they were more disciplined, more motivated, or more determined, things would finally stick. They push harder, reset goals, and try again. But willpower is not the primary force shaping your life. Your environment is. Long before you make a conscious decision, your environment has already influenced what feels normal, what feels possible, and what feels acceptable. This is why people with similar intentions end up with very different outcomes. Their environments are different. Environment works quietly. Environment is powerful precisely because it is subtle. You don't notice what you're accustomed to. You don't question what feels normal. You don't challenge what is reinforced every day. Environment includes the obvious things. The people you spend time with, the spaces you work in, the routines you repeat, the content you consume. But it also includes less obvious things. The tone of conversations around you, the expectations that go unspoken, the standards that are tolerated without discussion, the emotional energy you're surrounded by. All of this is shaping you constantly, not because you are weak, because you are human. Willpower is like trying to swim upstream. It can work for a short time, but if your environment keeps pulling you back toward old habits, old thinking, and old identity, eventually you drift back to default. This is why people start over so often. They change effort, but not environment. They try to become a new version of themselves while staying inside the same old conditions. That almost never works long term. People shape what you believe is possible. Every environment has an emotional temperature. Some environments expand you, some environments shrink you. When you're around people who constantly complain, dismiss ideas, or focus on limitations, your nervous system adapts. You hesitate more, you edit yourself, you choose safety. When you're around people who speak intentionally, who take responsibility, who build instead of react, growth starts to feel normal. You don't become exactly like the people around you, but you do become influenced by what they treat as normal. That influence is powerful. Your inputs become your inner dialogue. The content you consume becomes the language your mind uses. If your inputs are fear-based, your thinking will become fear-based. If your inputs are shallow, your thinking will become shallow. If your inputs are loud and frantic, your internal state will reflect that noise. Many people unknowingly train their mind every day. They train it to worry, they train it to compare, they train it to react. Then they wonder why clarity feels hard to access. Your environment is programming you whether you intend it to or not. This is not a reason for blame, it's a reason for design. Small changes matter more than big declarations. Most people assume changing their environment requires drastic action. New job, new city, new social circle, new life. Sometimes big changes are necessary. But often, momentum shifts with much smaller adjustments. One boundary, one better input, one quieter routine, one conversation you stop participating in, one environment you limit exposure to. Small changes reduce friction. Reduced friction makes consistency possible. And consistency is what actually reshapes identity. This is about support, not control. Designing your environment isn't about controlling everything. It's about supporting who you are becoming. It's about asking a simple question. Is this environment reinforcing my default life or supporting my intentional one? You don't need perfection. You need alignment. Take a moment and think about this honestly. Where does your energy drain most consistently? Which environments leave you clearer, calmer, and more capable? What inputs are shaping your thinking right now? Awareness alone begins the shift. Choose one small adjustment you can make this week. Not 10, just one. It might be limiting a draining conversation, changing where you work for an hour a day, reducing exposure to negative content, protecting a quiet window of time, spending more time with someone who expands you. Write it down, then follow through. Not perfectly, intentionally. If you want to change your life, don't rely on willpower alone. Design what surrounds you. Your environment is either reinforcing the life you've been living by default or supporting the one you're choosing intentionally. Extraordinary success becomes easier when your environment stops working against you.